Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is.
Hello bro, hello. KL10 test boy bro 18. Hi bro, hi. Please subscribe bro. Subscribe and like karo. Please do like and bell icon. Please keep down bro.
A place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already started. In he goes again! He can get that clear.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Messi. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Played out to the right. He's got away. Look at the space. Can he finish? It's loose now, and he's going for goal. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Can he stop it going? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Caught offside that time. Oh, there's the clearance. Now it's Okazaki. And here's Okazaki. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Now it's Messi. He could be in here. Real chance here. Tonali. It's a really well-measured ball. He is through here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Courtois clears. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Okazaki. He's beaten the last man. It's loose and he's having a shot! There it is! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Oh, crap. Okazaki! Now, who's going to be first to this? That's a good ball out wide.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's...
And Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Xavi Simons. Okazaki. Aimed beyond the defence. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Chouameni. Into stoppage time. Very little left on it. Takes the shot! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious. Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And that has been cut short. Simons. Defending was strong and firm. Xavi Simons is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's Okazaki. Liverpool still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's Neymar. Tonali.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And he's there to belt it away. Now, can they get him away? Hazard.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now that looks a decent ball. Xavi Simons is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Van Dijk getting this one clear.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's shifting through the gears here.
North Macedonia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Plays a sharp little ball here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed.
Now Mbappe. There's the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And the keeper takes decisive action. Oh, that's well spotted. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
I think we're about to see.
And that is as far as it goes. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. What do you think about the formation here, Jim?
Well, I always feel, Peter, that central midfield is a big...
Shapes to shoot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And this is Messi. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, there's a probing ball. It's run loose here. Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King.
It's as though the game was made especially for him.
Voted the greatest player of the 20th century, but he is so much more than just that. He is a symbol of charisma. Now it's Messi. There's the shot! Goal, the Netherlands! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting...
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, Peter, I don't think he...
Fantastic save, Ter Stegen!
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Oh, that's well spotted. And he's gone looking for safety. Hakimi.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Messi. And he's worked it through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Ruben Dias gets over and intercepts. Fernando, he's gone for goal. And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Azar.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's the throw. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And he plays one through. Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, that's a very decent... Real chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Vert actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And that has been cleared. The Netherlands have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Torres. Knocks it into space. McAllister has created one goal already. And there's green grass ahead of him. Torres receives it in a wide position. It'll be a throw-in. That's an imaginative pass.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Azar. And that could set him on his way.
Decent attempt, that, just a little mistimed.
Half-time getting close now. He won't be happy with that one. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, perfectly measured that. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely weighted ball, and he was alert to it. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. The Netherlands have a free kick. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Played into space. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Marquinhos getting this one clear. Pelé. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Tries to play it through, and this is Hazard. Takes a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. And it's hoisted clear. There's the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Looking for the run. Now it's Pelé. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
No way through. Now it's Scholes. Can he finish? Dani Olmo. Ambitious ball here. And he's intervened well there. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, what a climb! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
The Netherlands choosing to make the first change. Haaland coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Hazard, Vinicius Junior. That's going to go a long way.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Adams is there to clear. Can he get it through? That looks a good ball through. Now the Judge, surely! He scores! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
The Netherlands are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
The Netherlands are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Well, they've got it again. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Pelé. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, there's the clearance.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Marquinhos clears. And that is out of play. pass somewhat off target.
That's just playing it safe and simple. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
That's a little off target. Great vision. Tries a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Vardiol makes the interception. Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? And that could set him on his way. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vardiol. Azar. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And he can clear it away. That's that, the end. Liverpool were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lionel Messi, one of the greatest, perhaps the greatest ever, European Player of the Year so many times. The first of those way back as a 22-year-old, Jim, in 2009.
Yeah, and it came after...
He's having a shot! Messi. Pele could move up a gear here, and he's lost his man here. And Torres! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Fernando Torres actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
The Netherlands with the corner. They're first. Pele! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Liverpool have reclaimed it. Vinicius Junior. Oh, there's a probing ball. Azar. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's McAllister. Oh, that's a fine interception. Deftly away. And here's Messi. Oh, nicely intercepted. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, good. Can he finish? And it's a goal! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And now they can clear their lines. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And it's Scholes. And he's worked it through. He's had a shot! And it's in! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Tries to play it through. And he plays one through. So much time and space here. And he was alert to it. Dani Olmo. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Scholes. Now it's Torres. McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Vinicius shoots!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's McAllister. And that has left him in a heap. And the through ball. And this is Torres. Torres! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. That's a lovely, neat pass. And no, that was never going to make it. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great ball, and he's in here. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Marquinhos is there, and he can get that clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's picked out the run. And this is Scholes. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Wits. Neither of these two want to come off second best. McAllister. Vinicius Junior. And this is Messi. Now he's got space here. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And this is Messi. Oh, that's been cut out. Well played. McAllister. And the pass is intercepted. Can he get on the end of this? Shot could be on. Plays a and the shot! They've done it! Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Now it's Scholes. And he's gone looking for safety. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Looking for options for movement. And he's there to get it away. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So we reach the halfway point.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Liverpool are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And we are already promptly back underway. It's Asa! Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
The Netherlands get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Now that looks a decent ball. Azar. Azar tries making a foray down the right. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. The Netherlands have their third corner. They've played it short. Brilliantly cut out. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Oh, some tackle that. Van Dijk, nicely aimed pass. Liverpool needing a change of fortune here. Now it's Messi. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Wirtz. And he was quick to react. And he's managed to get rid. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's got away. Great vision. Pau Kubasi deals with that comfortably.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And this is Messi. Dani Olmo. Now this could be a chance. Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, there's the clearance. It's a good run down the right. And it's been played through. He has found the way through. Messi! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Tries to pass it through. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's found the way through. And a chance! They've scored! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. The Netherlands take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well timed, excellent interception. McAllister, Rodri. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Rodri. And it's Azar. Nicely shaped ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Wits.
There they go, hunting again.
Oh, good-looking ball. Threads one in. Marquinhos. Rodri. That's an imaginative pass. He's shifting through the gears here. It's Azar! And that is doing no harm at all.
Hazard most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
Ruben Neves. Messi. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. The ball has bounced loose now. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that...
And the finish! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Oh, smashing header! Chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They're up to 5 corners now. Oh, what a climb! That's good play. And it's going to be another corner. The corner count is rising. That's 6. He's got tall. Relentless. Just relentless. And the lead is extended still further. Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
The Netherlands grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Oh, that's well spotted. 5 minutes to add. And it's Olmo. Bellingham. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Kane. It's run loose here. Messi. And Hakimi. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Liverpool can look back at this result with regret. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here. And the pass is intercepted. And now they can clear their lines. There could be trouble here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. Okay, you have the pace and the overlapping, but add to that his excellent work ethic, deliveries, and his willingness to get back and cover. All qualities I really like. And then there's a whole array of flair.
Yeah, it's Asa! Al Nassr with the corner, they're first. Messi. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is good alertness. Liverpool so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Tries to pass it through. Hazard tries looking up for options on the left. Brilliantly cut out. Batistuta! Now, who's going to be first to this? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that has been cut short. Takes a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
That's really well cleared. And it's Simons. Great vision. Oh, nicely intercepted. Howson with the clearance. Alexander-Arnold getting this one clear. Deftly away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's the keeper's ball.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Might be danger here. Can he finish? And it's a goal! The breakthrough strike! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got a tone.
And it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Liverpool have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. So off we go once more.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And they've got rid. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that has been clubbed away. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, a delicate chip through. Wirtz has it in a wide position. Al Nassr applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline because it has...
Ah, he's given it away. And he's picked out the run. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. 60 minutes played. And that's put paid to a promising move. Olise. There will be a throw-in. Alexander-Arnold. That's a little off target. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Al Nassr have their second corner now. So, third corner of the game. There's the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Just about up to 75 minutes. He's shifting through the gears here. And he shoots! Chance! It is a fantastic goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Do not write them off. Back they come. An act of charity gratefully received.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Mbappe finds himself offside. Marquinhos. Now he's off and running, and he was quick to react. Threads one in. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Wirtz looking to play him in, and he cuts out the supply. That's a throw. Can he get it through? Olise. And the shot! Desperate defending required here. Crossed into the box. Punched away. And this is Hazard. And that's been won straight back. Hakimi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and...